Thank you, everybody. I appreciate this opportunity. My presentation is a little bit shorter, so I'm going to go ahead and read what I have prepared. Again, my name is Allison Saldana. I'm currently a senior environmental scientist specialist at the Department of Toxic Substances Control out of the Los Angeles Regional Office. I have been working at the DTSC conducting enforcement work and special projects for over 22 years, since 2001. Excuse me. I began my state service as a scientific aide at the Department of Fish and Wildlife while I was still in college in 1999. Working for the state has been a rewarding and challenging experience. My passion for protecting the environment and human health has enabled me to maintain a sense of pride and responsibility on behalf of the state to carry out the important work conducted by me and my colleagues, despite the salary stagnation we have endured. I'm here today to provide a brief background for the significance of implementing longevity pay to support and maintain the continuity of vital programs within California, and what I can share, particularly as it relates to the positive impacts longevity pay would create for the success of the mission of DTSC's programs to protect people and the environment from toxic harm. We do this by carrying out many different types of programs at DTSC, such as collaborating with industry to create safer consumer products without toxins, cleaning up contaminated land for increasing productive economic viability to meet the urgent needs of affordable housing in California, and enforcing the most stringent hazardous waste laws and regulations in the nation, among other vital work. The role of a California scientist is no less technical than our engineering counterparts and has many high-stake outcomes. The work is carried out through a multidisciplinary approach alongside engineers who do receive longevity pay, and is equally highly specialized and requires specific knowledge of detailed processes and procedures for regulating hazardous waste facilities and carrying out urgent actions to address climate change. This work will not be sustained into the future without committing to the continuity of the vital knowledge base held by long-term scientific professionals. Longevity pay is a critical tool to retain the scientific workforce as we face incredible challenges due to climate change and other environmental and health and safety threats we face now and in the future. Some projects at DTSC are starting to experience deep lag times in implementation or completion of mandated outputs, such as fulfilling enough electronic waste inspections. From the lack of staff who are maintaining these projects because they are leaving relatively soon upon reaching the maximum salary ceiling. A new scientist at DTSC requires at least a few years to gain the necessary field eligibility and experience to handle more complex projects and to successfully interact with environmental justice communities. Many EJ communities rely on interfacing with the same consistent staff to build rapport, trust, and confidence with us, their government partners. It's very damaging to lose staff after only a few years and require community members to start all over again with building trust with brand new inexperienced staff. There are various timeframes for retention at different departments and agencies, but the main message is that the long-term outlook for stable service from qualified scientific staff is weakening rapidly due to the lack of long-term pay incentive and insufficient salary structures. Is California prepared and willing to lose key knowledge concepts, such as intricate regulatory knowledge, as well as essential qualifications, to retain a portion of the scientific workforce who carry the skills and experience necessary to build the bridge for future generations? Is California willing to maintain partnerships with our local, state, federal, tribal, and public counterparts by valuing and investing in the longevity of its scientists? Many projects and enforcement cases at DTSC require years to complete, and the timelines are ever growing due to the lack of incentives for scientists to stay to carry out these long-term and often highly sensitive projects while enduring inadequate compensation and a very quick salary ceiling. Longevity pay offers a stabilizing mechanism to promote the concept of retaining longer-term staff for supporting the continuity, succession planning, and innovation stemming from a sustained labor force. Scientific work within California is highly nuanced and complicated. So I urge you today to invest in California's environmental and human protection by implementing the CAPS longevity pay proposal for California state scientists. Thank you.